theory that's out there saying that the 76ers would welcome, some people within the 76ers organization will welcome James Harden opting out of his contract and hitting free agency this coming off season. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video now. We know Daryl Morey is his boy, so that's why it airs, because of Daryl Morey. He was the man that tarnished the relationship between the NBA and China. He also was the man that, built the Houston Rockets around James Harden. Now, there's been some rumors that James Harden, he missed Houston and want to get back to Houston. Houston lifestyle is, crazy. It's becoming a destination spot. I mean, some people call it the new Atlanta. Maybe not in the per se the black sense. It's more of a, mixed culture between blacks and Hispanics and all that. But it's becoming a hot hub, and a lot of people moving down there. You could take the heat off that water. If you could take the heat off the water, I mean, a lot of space, a lot of undeveloped land down there. A lot of people like going down there and enjoying the food, the culture, the nightlife and stuff, strip clubs, all that type of stuff. So, probably what he's trying to get back to. But basically, they will welcome Tyrese Maxey being the guy. And they saying that, they want to get the keys to the kingdom to Tyrese Maxey, and that he made the man a max contract. And they don't see the Sixers paying James Harden a max contract and Tyrese Maxey when you already paying Tobias Harris big money and Joel Embiid big money. So they're ready to get the keys to Tyrese Maxey. Harden putting over 20 and 10. Not a bad season, but we know what he do in the playoffs, and that's absolutely choke for nothing. So they got decisions to make. Looks like they gotta be like the third year that Tobias Harris contract. We're coming up on the third or fourth year. I mean, that might be an attractive bargaining chip now, especially with inflation in the NBA and in the world. Somebody might be involved, but when you invest into all those type of guys, you gotta win now. If you don't win now, when you in the back of the draft, you gotta identify the Tony Parkers, the Ginobilis. You gotta identify the Draymond Greens, the Gilbert Arenases. You gotta find guys later in them drafts, like they found with Tyrese Maxey, and you gotta develop those guys. But nonetheless, that make a lot of sense. Maxey and Harden games kind of don't mesh. Maxey's been doing a phenomenal job shooting the ball, but he's better with the ball in his hand. So, I mean, when you talking about putting somebody next to Tyrese Maxey, that's interesting, because he like to have the ball in his hands. He can shoot, he can score it. I mean, do you just put somebody like a Benedict Mathurin, somebody that can just catch and shoot and stretch the floor, an athletic wing that can slash and 3-and-D, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope guy next to him. He playing with Harden and playing pretty good when they do play together. So maybe you can put a true point next to him, a bigger guy that can guard some of the other type of bigger guards. But I liked him coming out defensively really good, shooting the ball better. Was always a good scorer. So I mean, you look and you say, man, the dude is pretty good. And I don't know if they expected him to be that good this early, but it's time. It's probably time. It's probably time. With the new luxury tax laws coming in, the rules coming in and stuff. Now they give you some more wiggle room cap-wise to do some things, but they got to draft well. And that's the bottom line. They got to do a better job. They got to do a better job of drafting. Or keep, doing it. You got all them high-priced guys, you got to find the guys, You got to draft the next stars, guys like Desmond Bain and stuff. You got to find those guys in the draft. So, or find salvage guys from other teams that's not that good, but on them teams, but could be good on your team and put them in a better position. So, I guess that's just what it is. You want to get the keys to Maxey. Harden, just figure out if I can't win here, couldn't win in Brooklyn, might as well go enjoy myself in Houston. And I just never got the vibe for him that he ever had urgency to be great. That's the one thing missing. You see Dwayne Wade, the finals, what he had with Shaq, and he put the team on his back and he just willed them. You just don't see that intangible in James Harden. You just don't. He got practice in the morning in the studio with little baby and shit, dude. A lot of people ain't willing to make that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't willing to put the work in, or really want to put that sacrifice in. And everybody talk about it, but don't nobody, when they get it started, stick with it or want to grind and go through the ups and downs. And that's hard. That's hard. And I just don't think he really committed to it, bro. I don't think he went to off season, say, after having a messed up postseason, to say, you know what, man, make sure this shit ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure I'm in shape. I'm gonna make sure I'm better defensively. I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared. I watch tape. I work on my weaknesses. I'm gonna make sure we got it. I don't think he says that, quite honestly. And I could be wrong. So I think it is time for them to turn it over to Maxey and, let Maxey fly. If they win this year and they win convincingly, I think you want to keep James Harden around. You don't want to mess with the recipe at that point. But, I don't see them winning this year. You can't trust Joel Embiid's durability. That's one. Two, can't trust James Harden. Three, can't trust Doc Rivers. So, but we'll see. We will see. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere from Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and much more. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.